getting to know him, I was like, he used to amaze me every time I used to meet him. Like, like every time I was like, wow, you know this, or like I was like always learning something from him, or he used to make me feel very comfortable.
The number one thing about her is like got a very like kind heart. When I saw like just how generous she is to other people and just how nice and friendly she is, like that's someone I want to be around. So it's very attractive for sure. Yeah.
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you.
So we met in Montreal. So he lives in Ottawa and I used to live in Montreal, and we met during the pandemic, like high COVID time. My first date was on January 1st, where he came to pick me up around the corner. I did not let him come in front of my house because I was like, what happens? Who is he? I don't know him that well. And then I gave him the address right in front of a bus stop, a block away from my house.
We went to grab like takeout sushi in my old Honda, ate it in my car, and then went for a walk in Old Port. Yeah, it was a good day.
Shots of patrol.
So when I wanted to propose to her, I just wanted to make sure like she has no friggin' clue it was coming.
No, 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 no.
It happened to me, my buddy Khaled's birthday down in Toronto. Told her like, hey, we gotta go down this weekend.
I was like, yeah, sure, I'm always down for it. It's always a fun time with his friends.
They helped me pull off like this crazy surprise. It was on Lake Ontario, and there was like, we rented a fire pit. My friends went there, had like a little bonfire set up, and then like decorated it really cutely with like some lights and everything like that.
And he told me like, hey, it's gonna be at a nice restaurant, so dress nicely. Usually most of the time I'm like pretty much like a hobo or somewhat like that. So
we go over to this place that I've planned, and at this point she's like, what the hell is going on? Why are you taking like the wrong turn like every 3 seconds? Because I'm trying to kill time. My buddy's literally hiding in a bush with a camera for like an hour, and then we walk over to the fire pit. She's like, oh, this is so cute, like, and then I'm trying to get the ring out of my jacket, and it's stuck in there because the box is like ridiculously big. And then get down on one knee, pop the question, and had to ask it twice because I think she was just like in shock, like processing the entire thing. So
he loves riding bikes, so he's like, hey, do you want to try it out? And I was like, yeah, of course, let's go. So we went to the Giant store and ended up like buying a pretty like expensive like road bike, and I was like, what am I doing here? I spent like this much and I'm not sure if I can even ride it or not.
Probably it's like overkill for like her level of comfort on a bike, but whatever.
At the moment I used to fall, I was like, okay, you know what, I give up. He explained me like what was going on in my thought process and how I can move on past that. He was always guiding me through it, and then like after I got my big first bruise where I fell off, and it was like very embarrassing, where kids were like, and then we come back home, and it was just like I was like crying because I was in pain, and he's like, I love you.
I appreciated the effort she was putting into like trying to learn something that I liked, and so like when we got home, I said I love you, because who does that, right? Like after a crash.
So I was like, wow, it took a whole bruise for you to say that to me. If I wasn't comfortable, or if I didn't trust him, I wouldn't bought that bike, or I wouldn't have tried swimming in a deep end, or like done a roller coaster ride. I'm terrified of roller coasters, and I still went to Laurent with him, and he made me do the monster. Like I did not want to do that. So, it's that trust I felt with him from like the beginning. Like I did not ever have any doubt in him.
Genuinely like very kind, friendly person. She comes off a little rough around the edges, but I kind of like that. But when she's your friend, yeah, she's there for you 100%. So.
Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry